Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Minecraft with Mayday. We're in Stoneblock 2, and I've got lots of interesting remodeling updates to the base to show you guys. Also, we are finally down to trying to get the last cow, and I saved this last cow, the Infinity Material cow. I saved trying to get this one to do it on camera. I also have all these Blazing Promethean cows I'm getting to try to replace some of the lava cows because I guess that they'll produce more energy. But this guy and this guy, come on, Infinity Cow. No, okay, maybe next time. But let's get this. Are you ready? You're not ready. Are you ready? You're not ready. Okay, I'm not sure how many of the Promethean cows we need. So, we've got some changes to discuss. And honestly, it's been a while since I've filmed. Sure, you might be guessing what's going on already. First of all, the Cube O Chicken. I made some changes with the chickens. We now are getting ridiculous amounts of resources from the Cube O Chicken. Got lots of slots left here. I haven't dealt with the chickens much lately, but I'm gonna be looking to see if there's more of them that we need. A lot of this stuff we're getting more resources than we need at this point, but you know, never know. Every time I say something like that, then I find out something that I need, and I'm happy that I have it, but we've got this large crate down here. Okay, good. It gets a little crazy trying to empty it out, but I put some breeding pen, chicken breeder things in here, and this is all of our spare chickens that I just, I suppose probably going, May, why aren't you using all the diamond chickens? Well, funny you should ask. Here's our milk fluid storage tank. It's okay. You notice. Let's calm down, May. Calm down, and let's do the actual this whole episode, I'm pretty sure, is going to be the remodeling tour and trying to get that last cow. So this used to be an area full of chests. We don't need those chests anymore, and I'll show you the guys that in a minute. And you also notice that the smelter is gone too. This I'm working on is I gotta figure out what else I've got available to me, but this is going to be a kitchen. This is gonna be where all the Pam's Harvest crafting goes on. Back here, like I had said previously, was going to be, boom, the enchanting room. And this was fun with Chisel. I made it look like encyclopedias. Boom. Got this illuminated stone that we figured out how to make. Over here is going to be potion brewing room. Haven't gotten to finishing that up yet, though. You guys see all this? See it? I did a lot of work. Hopefully nobody's mad at me for doing it off camera. And up there still is the way to get to the mining dimension, which honestly I haven't needed to use it lately because of everything I got going on in here. But you might need to go in there just to do, it might be fun to go for like a dungeon crawl adventure type thing because there are tunnels full of mobs. So the smeltery got moved into here and I expanded it a bit. And I've got some readily accessible lava here. I like to keep all these tanks filled. I'm going to fill that tank back up. Kept crafting tables and stuff, Tinker's Construct stuff. This is just where I got the casks, readily accessible. The garbage unit. Okay, so down this way, expansion has occurred. I moved all of the thermal expansion equipment that I had and some new stuff into here, and I built a system that's not necessarily that efficient, but I'm trying, people. I'm trying. So we're gonna switch these lava cows out for Blazing Promethean cows. I think is the idea, because they'll generate more energy, at least especially for this middle one, because this middle one powers what's going on over there. But so got a pulverizer going right into redstone furnaces, going right into boxes here for when I need to pulverize things, water for our fluid transposer, and then some other things are made. We got the energetic infuser and the phytogenic isolator. These are things that I needed for making special crystals for the applied energistics equipment that I made. And then also we've got this induction smelter that we needed to make some more of the applied energistics stuff. And then we've got some excesses in here, down that way for future building. And over here is the applied energistics room. I made it the same size as the other room, but really, this is all that's going on in here for the moment. Oh, our storage is getting full. So that's another, okay, so I made the applied energistics computer, and so this is our crystal growth chamber for replicating crystals. This is our charger where I charge my wireless terminal that I have. As you see, our RF power coming from thermal expansion is coming into here, into this, what is it called? It's an energy acceptor, so that it can then be transferred to use for the applied energistics. Goes into a dense energy cell, applying our ME controller, and these are our drives. This is where all of our stuff is stored. Security terminal, crafting terminal, which is really handy, and then inscriber, and then some of our presses and stuff. So I had to make all these like computer circuit boards and stuff, sort of things, to build all this. And it was kind of long and tedious, so I don't know, it might have been better to do some recording with that, but then again, it was kind of like a lot of repetition, because each of these is like a, what is it, 64K ME storage cell. It took a long time to get up to those, because it's like you start out with 1K and then you need like 3 of those to get to the next one, and then 3 of those to get to the next one, and 3 of those to get to the next one. And I think it's that, I think it was 4 levels like that. And then and these are for like solid things. I guess there's also fluid storage, and I haven't decided yet or whatnot to exactly what I think of that, hooking that up as well. The question I have not asked or answered for myself yet is, can I connect more than one drive box to the controller? Because as you can see, these are turning orange, and when they turn red, that means they're full. I've only got 3 green left. So, and with how much my chickens are producing, I'll run out of storage relatively quickly. So I'm probably going to need to make more. So right now we've got our wireless terminal access, which is really nifty. So I've got it where in most of the base right now, I have access to all of our supplies, which are numerous and confusing, and oh my god, Lord. So here, like you see, this is a 1K storage cell, and you need 3 of those to make the 4K, and then 4 of those to make, what is it, like or 3 of those to make a 16K or something like that, and then it goes up to, and then 3 of that one to make the 64K. I think it was 4 different levels. But, and plus I have all these emerald chickens now, they're all making, I used them, I bought 1 of every seed from Pam's Harvest Craft. So the idea is eventually I'm going to be doing some cool stuff there. Thermal expansion, those are cobblestone generators now. I'm not sure how much I will be using these anymore. I think I need them. This is what I used to make like the, what was it? The energized crystals, like for the storage boxes. Like you needed like an energized void crystal, or void cube of void crystal and stuff like that. Milk, it just seemed like a good idea to start storing some because you can only take so much from him at a time. As you can see, so like these are access points. I can only have 8 of them. It took me a while to figure that out. It's like I'm hooking these things all up with all of this Fluix cable. And it's like I tried having one extra one, so I've got one back here so we have access for when we have the potion laboratory and then enchanting room. Mostly the potion laboratory, I don't think it's quite as important to have there. And then like we have access in here, so like when I go in to empty out the chicken stuff, ideally I guess we'd eventually hook up another terminal or something and then maybe have it, if there's a way. I'm not sure if there's a way to have it just automatically dumping. I'm not very familiar with like applied energistics and such, so I don't know if there's a way that like the roost collector could be dumping right into the system. And even if there is, I might have, during the remodel, you know, obviously the fact that the chickens are here and then stuff is like way over there could be a problem. But we do have all this Fluix cable set up. It's in the walls in here, and I could do like a thing into here. You know, we would just have to maybe this, or maybe it wouldn't even need to, if we set up like another control terminal. I don't know. I have to do some research. I'm not sure if you can have more than one control terminal. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to. You could set up another crafting terminal right in there. And maybe another set of drives, which will take forever to make. But that's okay. It's okay that it takes forever to make. There's a reason. So you see here, the orchard is gone. This is an upcoming project that we're going to do in a couple episodes where we're replacing the orchard that I had with a bonsai orchard. And that is going to be quite fun. Bonsai orchard. Let's go see here if any of our cows are ready to breed. It'd be really fun to get the infinity cow while you guys are hanging out with me. Holy cow! You can't breed for 45 minutes? Like, guess we're probably not getting the infinity cow in this episode of maybe the next episode. 45 minutes? Why so long? Holy cow, you guys. You guys don't take that long, do you? So like, let's feed you and feed you. You can breed again in 8 minutes. What's so special about you? Okay, I'm not going to complain. Not going to complain. It took forever to get those two, so let's just be happy that we're to the point where we might get the infinity cow soon. Got so many cows. Don't even know what to do with all these cows. Okay, so now I don't have any fancy ideas for a different gardening technique. I have those garden cloches and I don't know. It might be something to consider, like, depending on how hard it is to make them. Why don't we take a peek quick? Garden cloche. Vacuum tube. Immersive engineering, huh? Treated wood planks. What are you treated with? Treated wood slab. Treated wood. How do I get... Is it just a... How do you get them treated? Treated how? How are they treated, sir? Okay. Figure that out. So... glass. Maybe needs to be gray stained glass. So this, iron plate, that's not too hard. Engineer's hammer. Also not too hard to make. Vacuum tube. Ooh, engineer's workbench. Okay, so we're gonna need that. Engineer's blueprint. Redstone, copper wire, nickel plate. Copper wires. Doesn't seem too hard to get. Metal press. Interesting. This immersive engineering kind of looks Cool. Yeah. Set it. Engineer's workbench. Treated planks. I want a workbench, guys. What's this? Automated engineer's workbench. What? How do I... Automated engine. How do I get an automated workbench? I want an automated workbench. And this is how May got distracted, as usual. So we might have to have the next room I build after we're caught up with all my other projects. There might need to be an immersive engineering room. So the garden clutch, let me read what it says about how it actually works. I haven't paid much attention to it. So if we... So like, do you just... I have some of these. I don't know if they need power to run, so that'd be one thing. Do they need power? So questions like, do you need power? Okay, it looks like it probably does need power. And then like, if you put like one seed in there, it would be like one of those things where we would just have one of these for each kind of seed we have, and then it would just, like, how fast do you produce and stuff like that. And oh, hello. Okay, again, research is needed because I'm somewhat intimidated by what I just saw. All right, so another thing to show you guys. So as you can see, we've got, I don't know if this might be one that we get rid of, or no, wait, that's a power cell. I had a wireless access point up here, and then I decided it was not necessary. Boing, boing, boing. Our Draconic Evolution Chamber has not advanced at all because we have not yet really gotten to the wither stuff. That's my box of surprise for when I do the bonsai orchard. You guys will see that soon. You may recognize this tunnel from when we attempted to have fun with chance cubes and it backfired. Not in a bad way, just in a boring way. So this is the area I have prepped for the mob farm. That's right, guys, the mob farm is finally going to happen because we're getting one step closer to wither stuff, which means I'll be able to make wyvern cores. I've got stuff ready here. Hello, Cowstick. I was wondering where you were. So, yeah, advanced item collector for each side, experience pylon for each side. I've only got one mob grinder. I need to make another one of those. With dark glass. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I wasn't good at it. One side was I'm going to set up with like the dark glass and the mob grinder and all the collector stuff, and then I'm going to use the drop of evil on the dirt to make cursed earth. But the other side was more, I think, going to be somewhere that I like set up a fence and a mob grinder, and it was going to be more about, I don't even know if I need a second mob grinder. I'm not sure. Depends on the range of the other one. But it was going to be sort of like a place to, because I've got all those excess cows and chickens, and I figured it would be an easy way to get rid of some of them and just get like the regular resources from them. But that's what we're doing in our next episode. And down here is just the underneath section of it all. I got it lit up with some of this illuminated stone. I have power source ready. Got a cow. We're gonna switch it out with, I believe it's a lava cow right now. I'll switch you out with a Promethean cow. Got the magmatic dynamo. Energy cell is full. I'm assuming I gotta provide energy for stuff like the mob grinder. Got access to all of our stuff out here. Took a while to get this one to work. This is the one that caused me the most problems. I had one too many of these access points and didn't realize I could only have 8. I believe it's 8. So I couldn't figure out why, even with like all this Fluix cable that I made. it wasn't connecting out here, and it turns out I just had one too many access points. So this is next episode gonna be all about getting ourselves a cool mob grinder built and getting a little bit closer to collecting the wither stuff we need, and then we're gonna get that much closer to getting nether stars, like, you know, an abundance of nether stars. And once we have the abundance of nether stars, then I can start making wyvern cores. We can do a little bit more with the draconic evolution stuff. So yeah. And then the next step also for our applied energistics stuff, I'll show you. We got stuff to claim here. Oh yeah. So the storage, applied energistics stuff is under the storage. Our next step for this is going to be making a wireless crafting terminal, so I can craft on the go, which I think is going to be really cool. Also, there's all the, I haven't done the fluid storage side. I'm assuming it has some interesting implications for what we could do with all the different fluids we have from the cows, but we'll see. Automated crafting, molecular assembler. So we've got some more stuff to go with the AE, and we'll see. Maybe this will give me answers on to some of my questions about other stuff, like my brain just turned into a mush ball. My questions about how much like storage I can actually end up connecting, like, or do I have to have just multiple computers basically running and then just kind of have an idea of what's in what computer sort of thing. We finished out these guys. Black hole tank. You know, since we've got AE stuff set up now, there won't be a lot of use for these other things, but I'll probably do them just for the sake of learning and quest completion. All the cows, see, guys, aren't you happy? Look at, we're so close. Oh. 8 more chance cubes, just what we needed in our lives. So this is what it is. We're going to try to get this infinity, more valuable than infinity stones. And once we get those to breed every 45 minutes, jeez. Look at all this stuff that we got. Let's go ahead and collect rewards before we've got another garden close. We're not even gonna need to make our own bench. It's just gonna keep giving them to us. Basic flux storage. Capacitor. Flux spore. Interesting. Keeps giving me rewards where I feel like somewhere out there's someone going, why isn't she more excited about this amazing thing she just got? Well, it's because she doesn't really know what she got. I'm so sorry. Imaginary time block. I remember this from a video. That's a useful thing. Yeah, I'm excited about that. There's something interesting I can do with that. I don't remember what it is, but phantom face. Another thing that sounds like should probably be excited about it. You know, I've got all these ender tanks, and I need to figure out if there's a different way to set the codes on the top so that builder. Party pickaxe! Cakes for everybody! Yeah, so next episode we're gonna be building up the mob grinder here, and then we'll get it working, hopefully. Fingers crossed, everybody. You know, you guys, I probably should have taped the trials and tribulations of Mayday trying to set up an AE, or Applied Energistics computer system. But it was long, it was tedious. George would be proud of me, I hope. But it was a long process. But we got it done. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. I hope nobody minded the week off. Got to take one every now and then. But I'm getting some videos stored up here because just in case life gets busy and such. So we're going to get some stuff saved up. Feel free to leave comments and such still. I will answer in real time, even though I'm going to have a few videos try to stay a few recorded ahead. So please don't be frustrated if it, you know, like you go to watch another video and I haven't verbally responded in a video to something you've said or suggested or done something you've asked or something like that. Just pay attention to your comments and I will reply to them there. But otherwise, you know, please feel free to leave comments and questions and statements about how crazy I am to have Fluke's cable running all over the place. I'm sure there are, you know, wireless things out there that I could have been doing. But be patient with me. This is learners, beginners, modded Minecraft. Beginners for like me. Like me. Alright, but thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like button, possibly subscribe to the channel so that you know when the next video comes out. And I'll catch you next time for Mob Grinders. Goodbye!